So I am done messing around with aquafaba meringue, trying to dry it out, making mushrooms and decorations. If you guys know anything about me, I am MacGyver in the kitchen. I'm always trying to make something out of nothing. And this is how I came up with these super easy mushroom decorations, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So it's not as if I invented this. I mean, we've been making homemade fondant icing out of marshmallows for how long, right? But typically with that method, you would melt the marshmallows and then add in the confectioner's sugar on the mixer. So I just sort of got really frustrated with these marshmallows. I'm sorry, Yumelo, but they're just really bad. And nothing compares to Dandies. I've never been sponsored by Dandies. It's just my opinion that these are some really not good tasting marshmallows. So I decided instead of throwing them out, let me see what I could turn these into. And so I just got out my bucket of confectioner's sugar and started just kneading it together. And you know, these marshmallows are really sticky. I think they just have really way too much sugar in them. I mean, marshmallows are nothing but sugar anyway, but I don't know, there's just something about this brand that I just don't like. So I decided to just really start working in some additional confectioner's sugar until it turned into like a pliable, rollable, moldable fondant dough. A lot of times I want to do decorations for cakes and I don't have a bucket of fondant laying around. And a lot of times if you don't do decorations often, if you do have a bucket of fondant, it gets really dried out and it's sort of a waste. So this way you could just grab a couple of marshmallows and make a small amount at a time. So there you go. I have a little log. I'm going to cut some of them for the tops. And if it's too sticky, you just add some more confectioner's sugar. And the rest of it will be for the bottoms. So the key is to just really let it sit overnight in some cornstarch. And then the next day, you'll just paint the caps, the underside of the caps with some chocolate and stick the stem right on there. And you have a mushroom that literally looks like a real mushroom. So if you don't want to get into, like, I don't do a lot of cake decorating anymore. So I don't have a lot of that stuff on hand. So for the occasional cute little cake decoration that I just did for my St. Patrick's Day cake and my adorable terrarium, it's just perfect to make these to make this icing out of marshmallows.